Hey, what's up guys, it's Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some very good building and editing tips that you guys can use and implement into your game that's really going to be very effective for being a lot more efficient when it comes to getting kills, especially when it comes to close range, because most of the gunfights that are going to be in this game that you're fighting here in this chapter are going to be close range. So I want to give you guys some tips and tricks for close range building and editing that can really help you out and allow you to be a lot more successful when it comes to winning games and also gunfights here in this season. And before we get into the video, I have a weekly V-Buck giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 2,000 V-Bucks every week. So if you guys want a chance to enter that giveaway and win some free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure you turn on my post notifications so you guys get notified for every video. And also so you can see the winner of the giveaway, and as well leave a comment down below of either your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account, and you'll be automatically entered into the giveaway for a chance to win 2,000 free V-Bucks. So make sure you guys do enter, and alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I wanted to be giving you guys some tips and tricks that's going to be very helpful for winning a lot more gunfights, close range, when it comes to box fights, because a lot of the gunfights you're going to be experiencing here in the season are mainly going to be close range. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, well, I mean, most people aren't control. I mean, if you guys who play a controller and you're L2 spamming, you might be able to beam some guy from 100 yards out and laser him for 200 damage. But that's not going to be happening every single fight. Most fights you can, but like, you know, some fights you're not going to be able to hit him for 200 damage from that sort of range. So pretty much every gunfight, you're pulling your shotgun, you're pulling your SMG, trying to finish off the other player, and that's just how the game works. So a very good strategy you can use. There's a lot of strategies I'm going to be showing here that are specifically close range fights, but one strategy that I've been using a lot more, and this was one that was pretty popular a few months ago, but it still is very, very effective, and that's going to be placing a trap. So if someone's right outside of your box, you edit the top 3 squares on your wall. And the reason why you edit the top 3 squares is because from this angle, the other player cannot get a shot on you no matter what, unless you jump or they jump, which most of the time, if you're quick enough, you can go for a quick edit, place the trap, and then reset the edit before the player even knows kind of what's going on. So you can be very quick with this and completely avoid taking any sort of damage. And when it comes to placing it, you have to be, I guess for like where you have to be, you pretty much the best place to put this, or the best best place to stand at is going to be towards the middle. So when I was trying to place the trap, I was trying to see exactly where was going to be the best spot to put it. And usually when you're in the middle of the location, or once you're in the middle of the box, is usually the best place to put it, because if you're too close to it, the trap is going to register on the wall that's right in front of you. But if you're too far back, you're not going to be able to place it. So you have a little bit of a fine line, I would say, between like 1/4 of the way in the box and 3/4, and that kind of range is where you want to stand when you're placing the trap. Otherwise, the trap isn't going to place exactly where you want to. And the cool thing is, when you are going for this kind of trap kill, is it was like an update a little while ago, but when you're placing traps, you don't actually have to place the floor and then the trap. You can just go for the edit and immediately pull out the trap and place it right away, which is very, very cool, because you don't actually have to place a floor and a trap, and it kind of saves you an extra space, which makes it even quicker to place. So this one's very effective, very helpful. You can hit a guy for 150 damage, or if you even want to, you could place the trap and then, you know, jump at them, place walls, surround them, and you really can have a lot of different things you can do with it. But going for that trap kill has been a very effective and very efficient way to get a lot of quick damage and also quick kills on other players that you're going against. Alright, so the next one I want to get into, and this one that I've also picked up pretty recently, and it's been very effective, and this has to do with someone on I guess they're inside of the box and you're on the outside, and this is very good for people who like to go for like window shots, things like that. So of course, there's a lot of different things you can do. You could try to go for a wall replacement, so you could try to take the wall, place the ramp inside, and flip it, but that's not the one I'm going to be talking about. I'm just showing you an example of things that people do. So one thing that I really like that catches a lot of people off guard, people aren't really used to people doing this. So a lot of times, okay, you don't even have to have the wall. Or I guess in this case, they would have the wall, and as you can see, they're going to be going for the edit play. So what you want to do is you want to have your ramp out, and what you'd want to do is once they're inside of the box, trying to go for the edit, you want to just hold down, just straight hold down on your ramp. So as soon as you go for the edit, the ramp is immediately placed in your box. And this is very good, especially when they're towards the back. If they're like right up on the wall trying to go for a play on you, then this probably isn't the move. But if they're like midway or even a little bit further back, holding an edit, literally just walk up there, or even in the middle, just walk up to their wall, hold down the ramp, and what that's going to do, it's going to basically trap them inside of their box. And what you're going to be able to do is you can flip the ramp, you can even place a cone, and you're going to be able to go for a quick shot on the other player. And if you want to be able to flip the ramp, you have to look pretty much straight. If you look down when you try to go for the edit, you're not going to be able to hit the edit. And the reason being is just the angle that you have. You have to be looking straight in order to get the edit off on the ramp. So, but once you go for the edit, then you're going to have a free shot on the other player. And I really do like this one just because it's a little bit different, catches people off guard, and it's been very effective. I use it all the time when I'm playing box fights against my friends and things like that. And it's super annoying to deal with because every single time you try to go for an edit, a ramp is immediately placed in your box, or maybe even a cone, and it blocks you off, blocks your shot. And it's just one of those things that can be very effective and very efficient if used correctly. And so this is definitely something I haven't seen a lot of people talk about, so I definitely recommend trying to put this into your game. I find it to be very useful. So this third one here, I did show it in a video I think I made about 2 weeks ago, and this one's just so good I really have to show it again. So this is when you want to go for a shot on the other player, so maybe you don't have a trap and you want to go for the quick shot on the other player. So what you want to do, instead of editing like a window, which editing window is not bad, you can, if you're quick enough with it, you can really do a lot of damage very quickly. And this is really good. So if you're low on HP, you need to get a shot off and really just have the best possible chance. If you're like full HP, then just go for like a simple window shot. You know, why not? This is very good because once you go for this edit, you're going to have to hit a jump shot, which means you may or may not going to be hitting for lower damage. Or you're going to have a lesser chance of hitting a lot of damage just because if the other target's moving, you're jump shotting, trying to hit a flick shot, your chances of hitting a high damage shot are going to be a lot off. So when you are going for this flick shot, or going for the shot on the other player, you want to make sure that, or I guess the situation, I was trying to say that the situation you're in is usually you're low, the other player's weak, and you just want to try to go for a shot. But of course, as you know, if the other player's just sitting outside of your box and they have a shotgun already out, and you try to go for an edit play, they're already gonna have the upper hand, because you do have to really take into the account the time it takes for you to pull out your shotgun. And that's why it's really important to try out these different techniques, because when it comes to pulling out your shotgun, if you're low on HP and the other guy is low and you go for an edit play, the other player's already going to have their gun out and they're going to hit you for max damage, and they're probably going to end up winning the gunfight. So something like this, it gives you a little bit of an advantage, because if you edit, especially if you edit on the right hand, the top right corner edit, once you hit that, you're gonna have the right hand advantage, and the other player the other player can hit you, but it's gonna be a lot harder than if you went for like a window play, or you just went for like a simple door play, or whatever edit you like to go for. Going for this edit instead is going to be a lot harder for the other player to hit you, and that's really the best thing you want to do. Same with like when you're going for high ground in game. When you're getting high ground on the other player still can hit you, but it's a lot harder to do so. It's a lot more difficult. So that's specifically going to be the key when I show these different edits and techniques that I use, is you want to give yourself the best possible advantage, because every time you take a shot at the other player, they're also going to be able to have a shot on you. And so if you have to mutually trade shots, you want to give yourself the best possible chance at that right hand peek, and just pretty much want to give yourself every possible advantage you can. So every time you're going into a gunfight, every time you're trading shots with the other player, they're going to have a lot more difficult time hitting you than you are hitting them. And that's also a very good takeaway of this video as well, because at the end of the day, when you're going for an edit play, you really do risk trading shots to the other player, because every time you go for an edit play or you're rushing another player, it's possible they can hit you for 200 damage. Every time you go for an edit play, they hit you for max, you hit for 30 damage. But every single time you go for a shot, you want to give yourself a position in a way that every time that you go for a shot, you have the best advantage to hit them, and they have like the worst advantage to hit you. So like right hand peeking, the edit that I'm showing, and also these other techniques that I showed you. So I hope you guys found this video very helpful. I would definitely recommend trying out these different things in your gameplay. Definitely let me know if they help you guys out. But anyways, that's a wrap up for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on my post notifications so you guys are notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.